Oh, man. Oh, I just said all man. I had nothing going on. I'm still just waking up.
I felt like you had
That's
something.
the best part. That's the best part of the podcast when there's a lull in the conversation. You're like, man, shit's crazy. And you're like, and you're sitting there like,
shit.
someone else fucking jump in. Someone else fucking jump in.
Dude, there was a lot of stuff this week. It was a busy week.
It was a busy week. I was a Nighthawk. I got to be a Nighthawk for a second.
Nighthawk.
I was Nighthawking.
You let everyone know this is the most magical place on earth.
Just want everybody to know how cool I
Man,
fucking
where did the
am.
Zippo go? Did somebody take the Zippo?
No, it's down there.
Oh, okay. All right. Hell yeah.
Got a lot of new knickknacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did.
we
Yeah.
do got to throw up the
We got a
Nighthawk
Nighthawk
zip.
Zippo. You got it. We are the Nighthawks.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, do you guys need juice too?
Huh?
The juice, the unk.
Oh, yeah, we need the unk juice. The unk juice got to be
Jesus
on the table. dude.
Christ,
What the heck?
Taylor. See, that's how you don't even be watching no more. Fuck. Taylor used to be our producer, Dave, and then we started having Pat George, Pat Deucer, and Taylor. Never comes around anymore. He doesn't help at all anymore. Didn't even get the whole set right.
I think he forgets he runs the studio.
I think he literally forgets he runs the studio.
Smokestack.
Smokestack.
That is dope. Right? You got to admit, though, walking away from responsibility feels so good, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Did it just walk off with no explanation?
It just be so nice. Disappear from everything.
Do you ever have those thoughts? You're like, what if I just ran away?
My whole life.
Yeah.
How do you think I became a comedian? It's the closest to being a runaway you're going to get.
It's
you know
that
what
a
I
truck
mean?
driver.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and I was driving a bunch through Tennessee this weekend, and I was just like, what if I just drove a truck?
Right.
What if I just drove a truck, I listened to podcasts, and then at night I played PlayStation on my tiny TV?
Even last night, my first time ever stopping at a Buc-ee's, but they also had like their hiring and the full compensation plan on a billboard out front. You're like,
Kind of good.
wow.
How much to run the car wash?
It's damn near 20 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Like,
big money.
I could really start over here.
You're like, and I lost $50 going to this show. Maybe I sell beaver nuggets for the rest of my life.
3 hours at Buc-ee's, 10 minutes on stage.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's workers make more than teachers by like a good amount. It seems like.
They were saying like assistant managers and stuff make like $125,000 a year.
Teachers make $10 an hour.
Yeah.
If you boil it down.
Yo.
Is that real?
Yeah, teachers make nothing.
That's crazy.
And the crazy thing is, I was supposed to be a teacher. Like everyone tried to push me to that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, I don't want to do that, man. And everybody thought I was like a piece of shit for not doing it because they're like, as a black man, do you understand the difference you could have made in these schools? And now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you.
If you fucking met me,
You want me to be a symbol for the community? I like to have a good time.
Right.
that's so much pressure.
And for that kind of money, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you need 70. You gotta give me 70K to be a symbol at least.
Yeah. And they're like, you get your summers off. You're like, I have to get a second job during the summer.
Yeah, now I work at the ice cream store.
Now I'm working at Buc-ee's and I'm making more over the summer than I did all year.
kids are coming in fucking with you. You're spitting in their sandwich.
What a win.
Yeah,
What a win. Oh, man. So how'd you like Buc-ee's?
Oh wait. Hey everybody, welcome to Panties In The Mouth. We have our guest, Dave Temple. Hello,
Hey.
Dave.
Very
What's
special
going on?
guest, Dave
Very
Temple.
special guest.
Yeah, man.
Very illustrious guest.
Illustrious. I like that word.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to loosen it up. I don't know. I thought the awkwardness up front was because of me, but I'm still, I'm still a little high from my morning joint.
No, we've just recorded 200 episodes and still have no idea how to start it.
Yeah, wow.
For me, it's 12. I like 1. I get 12. 12 when we're done at 12, I'm like, thank God we did it at 12. When we start at 12,
Nate,
I'm like, oh my
To
God.
be fair to us, all you're doing is staying up and playing video games.
No, I'm not. I'm laying in bed. Like, why can't I go to sleep for 2 hours? just 2 straight hours.
That's
of just,
It's quite possibly
I
the
sound like
funniest.
Kendrick at the
Aggressive.
That's me at night.
What does he say in every song?
Yeah, it was your dreams and influence.
I can't stop playing Monster Hunter.
I cannot self-destruct. My real world community is counting on me.
I'm sunk so low. I just jerked off in front of my dog.
he kept me from a jerk yesterday. He actually, I tried to put the blanket over him, and he like peeked through the little, it was like a little sliver, and I was like, all right, you're trying too hard.
That's so funny.
That'll make me resent a dog. You keep me from jerking off.
He tried to hit you with the whenever you're taking a shit in a public bathroom and there's some freak walking by looking in between the stall.
Yeah, that's what he tried to do.
Yeah.
Well, all right,
He just wants in. Just a little. He doesn't know how to bring it up. And he's like,
He's sitting over there like, must be fun, still with your balls and everything.
right.
Fucking dickhead.
No, I saved him from the dick cutters, from the ball cutters. That's all he knows.
He still got his balls?
No, the people who took him, then I come and bring him home. They take his balls that morning, then I'm like, I got you. And I rescued him, basically. He doesn't know what was going to happen. They might have taken his...
You hit him at the end of The Last of Us, the Joel Nelly.
Yeah. They're like, is it, do you know what happened in there? Is you telling me the truth? Yeah, I don't know. They took your balls. Nothing to do with me.
We got rid of my cat's balls, but he still has a giant fluffy sack that's just like deflated. It's so funny to look at. It's so funny to see a sack covered in fur.
Yeah. Wow. Does the cat even still clean it, or is it like, ugh?
I think I got to imagine.
Like,
I think he does. I don't. I give him his private
it's
time.
just like
I don't look.
It's like a skin tag for him. It's like, oh, man, I don't like that thing.
Hey, just get rid of this.
It's just a mole at this point.
If I had like a big bag, I would get, because you can put fake balls in your animal.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would give my dog his balls back.
Mental walls. Okay. Fuck.
I think that would be nice to be like, yo, they're back.
He would probably like that. He'd walk different at the dog park.
Is it like a dog butt plug or something? It has like balls attached?
I think they no. You don't butt plug your dog. Good question, though.
That's so funny.
Remember, matter of fact, the lady brought it up.
And there's just balls hanging around. That's crazy.
But the balls are backwards.
Yeah. It's just for show. Your dog is crazy.
No, they open up his sad sack and they put in a like ball, so it looks like a regular happy sack.
Yeah.
Oh, but that would be a lot. You'd have to put him down and
They'd have to like
redo the surgery.
redo the surgery, but I mean, if you didn't have balls and then you woke up from surgery with balls,
That would be sick, dude. Waking up, he's just like, ugh, ow. Whoa!
There is a God. I prayed for this. You don't understand how long I prayed.
Brother, you be getting your slippers on fucking immediately every morning.
He wouldn't even bother you anymore. He let you jerk off.
He'd be worried about his own shit.
He'd be so fucking well behaved.
Yeah.
Dude, every time that curtain comes out, he knows what's about to happen now.
I don't do it that often. I just bust it out. I've only done it like 3 times because usually I'll just like go somewhere else.
That's enough for a dog to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
plus
is-
they have a really strange, acute sense of smell that tells a whole story. Like, that's why they smell so much. They're like, oh, I understand what's going on here. I got it. Like, yo, all right, you want to hear something weird and psycho about me, right? Like, I'm very animalistic like that, right? And where I live now, I have a tree in front of my house. When people walk by, the dogs all stop and piss. And I thought it would be funny to film it, but then I realized that's also ridiculous. So I just did it for my own personal enjoyment. I pissed on the tree. And now I just sit on the stoop and watch them react.
What the fuck?
Just a bunch of dogs going, the fuck?
Is that how they react? Like, this don't make no...
Some of them will pee. Some of them will be like, yo, whoa. No. You know what I mean? And then some of them walk right by it. You know what I mean? Which is so
they
funny.
don't even
You ever see like...
No, I think they just know it's not for them. Yeah,
I was wondering if they like smell and look at you like, motherfucker.
yeah,
this is-
maybe.
Dude, that's like walking up and like your favorite restaurant is like under new management and the fucking burgers just don't taste the same. This tree's just not the same, man.
That's Diddy Dog.
Freezer.
But no,
Oh yeah, they got new management.
I have that weird thing
They
like
got the kids. The kids manage Diddy Dog now.
Yeah, don't slap the same. It's still good, though. It's still the best food truck down there. But
What's the little crunchies they put on the hot dogs?
I hate Diddy Dog.
it's a wild... That's
It's
no,
a farty dog.
It is a farty dog.
Well, yeah, you got to accept the farts, but I think Diddy Dog's great.
Have you had Diddy Dog? It's that's hilarious.
I know, right? Because I don't know anything.
Oh yeah, you forget. That sounds crazy.
Right, I'm thinking you
pull up
guys.
Diddy Dogs, Taylor.
I'm thinking y'all are making a joke.
No, Taylor, can you pull up Diddy Dog? It's a food truck,
But
right up the block.
Right.
But yeah, just look at you got Diddy Dog.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, how long have you guys been in Austin, man? What has happened here?
Yeah, we got the Kill Tony dog.
Oh,
out here.
did T. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But it's a dog with a bunch of shit on it. It's real
And
good.
it's owned by
so much, dude. Cream cheese.
yeah, it's owned by Asians, so it's got like a cool little twist
Green
on the
sauce.
shit.
It looks like it shouldn't be good, but it's
Asian
kind of
ketchup,
fire.
It's sriracha.
Dude, it looks like it's too much, but it actually fucking hits. But
Every-
you will fart like crazy for the next 2 days.
Yeah, you can't eat one and then go out. It's got to be the last thing you do all night.
That's gotta be the last thing of the night. You can't
Absolutely.
have too much the next
Here's
day.
how fucked up I am. That's all I was thinking. I was like, well, this is when you've given up. Like, you're not getting any pussy. You know you're not getting pussy. You're like, all right, dude, you want to go get fucking Diddy Dog? Like, look at that shit, dude.
Yeah, you're ripping ass all night.
It's a
Right, the
Taylor,
night
can
is
you go
done.
back to the chart again? It's it's like a diabolical
Cream
combination.
cheese, yeah.
Green sauce, cream cheese, honey mayo, chipotle mustard, sriracha sauce, crunchy mix.
This is
Yeah,
the I'm married dog.
Yeah, God bless y'all
Yeah.
for venturing into that. Like, I'm not a big, once they start squirting too much stuff on the sauces and mixing
Yeah.
shit up, I tap out.
yeah. I'm like a 2 sauce guy. After 2 sauces, you're like,
Like, y'all probably gonna judge me on this. Loaded nachos, I'm good on that, man.
Oh,
That is a
Like,
wild
I just
take.
need them basic,
I
man. Give me a
agree.
little bit of cheese, a little bit of salt. I don't need a fucking
no.
mountain of.
I've seen you get loaded nachos.
I don't order loaded nachos.
I agree.
I don't order loaded nachos. Are you talking about the bowling alley? You ordered those.
I think we all agree we needed
No,
loaded nachos.
you ordered them.
And the thing about loaded, no one ever finishes them. That's also where you just come and pick off of other people's nachos.
Andy made eye contact like y'all are crazy. I'll crush loaded nachos so
that's
long.
crazy.
I'll get them at the app, finish them, and be like, all right, I'm ready for the entree.
It's crazy you would put that on my name. I've finished every
I'll do a double right now. That's what I thought as I was on my way over here. Fucking Terry Black's is already packed at 11:50 in the morning. Where you're like, Jesus Christ, guys.
You get through there quick though.
Don't go to TB's, dude.
Interstellar.
TB's is mid.
Yeah.
Taylor's the Interstellar
Okay,
plug.
who's the new spot? Because I went to that other spot downtown.
Taylor's taking too many fucking superstars to Interstellar.
I
now.
know. He will never bless us. We've never been blessed. Well, actually, you have been blessed.
Me?
You got the drop off.
But I was with Kill Tony.
No, I thought Taylor dropped it off for you once before.
Oh, it was for Shane though.
Okay. That is different. Big difference.
Yeah. No, dude, we're goofing.
Damn, Taylor couldn't even bless your homie. You know.
I can't get you guys up before 11, before noon.
True.
Yeah, you're the one who needs this podcast to start bright and early at 1. You got no hopes of getting it a barbecue line.
It's like, I don't mind cutting my evening short to be there.
You're like, Taylor, just let me know. I'll never go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll just
So
stay up
you do struggle to get to sleep though?
all the time. I was having a nice little run of getting to sleep early. I was taking melatonin and just, I don't know, it was working. I still take it, but it's like my body's gotten used to it. And
It's
it
in
doesn't.
magnesium too.
Yeah. Are you on the? Do you go to bed looking at your phone too?
Not as much anymore, but what I do need sound. I try to keep sound on, so I'll put on like some bullshit YouTube video.
Where did
people
that
talking.
come
That's
from?
keeping you up.
Huh?
Yeah.
What if that's keeping you up?
When I try silence, and that doesn't seem to work either.
I got to get Nate's back. I'm not good at silence.
Yeah, silence.
But has
I'm
it been your
thinking-
whole life? Like even as a little kid, you couldn't sleep in silence.
I was the TV.
Yeah.
Like TV.
You had a TV in your
once,
room
Yeah,
as a
once
kid?
yeah.
Oh,
Once I
shit. All y'all had TVs in your room?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, dude.
Jesus, Dave, don't be that sad.
I'm not trying to be sad. I've
It
always
had a back on it. It wasn't a flat screen.
I had a little 13 inch. I could watch my Nickelodeon.
It was only like 12 inches, dude.
like
Still the VHS at the bottom.
But I didn't have a VHS at the bottom, but I did have a VHS.
I'm always blown away though, like, cause that noise sound thing is kind of new to me. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I found out people do that shit. You know what I mean? Like I fall asleep now to my phone, but like I'm watching videos on YouTube until I pass out.
Well, mine came from I came from I was in a bunch of bands and would go to like concerts a bunch as a kid, and I would play the drums and shit. So I have like a constant ringing in my ears.
Yeah.
So that's where like that came from. Is I just need something to like drown out the ringing and shit. But yeah, no. Even when I'm in my bedroom and I have like the fan going.
Oh, wait. Do you think that ringing's because most nights you drink 6 beers before you go to bed?
Is that what causes tinnitus?
Yeah. But isn't
I thought it was the 8 years straight of playing the drums.
Isn't it the same thing those like monks try to achieve when they rub the top of the bottle? And,
Yeah, you should be
right, just to
constantly
get you
zen.
to get you to chill out.
No, it's much more of a.
Oh, it's a dog whistle.
It's actually crazy if
Say
I.
the N-word. No, dog whistle. Sorry.
I used to have that too. I don't know how it went away, but I remember I had it from car stereos. So it was big in the subwoofers and stuff like that. Which, looking back on it, that was just pure autism.
Just being locked in on your sound system.
Man, to just have the radio that loud in your car, you're just by yourself, just sitting at a red light.
I'm having a great time. I can't hear my own thoughts. This is perfect.
Yeah,
Dave's like, how can you fall asleep watching TV when he turned his radio up to fucking 1,000?
It's cartism.
Automotism? No, yours was better.
Nope, we already figured it out. You didn't have to try.
Shot my shot.
Wait, what is that one?
This one?
Yeah.
It's
It's poop and throw up.
Chia seeds, banana, green stuff,
Spinach?
yeah,
That's the green stuff. You got one more. You're so close.
blueberries.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed
What do
it.
you have, a broken jaw?
No. Wait. What does that have to do with broken jaw?
Because you're eating smoothie.
Oh, no, I just only way I'll get vegetables and shit in my body. And it's
health potion,
It's
man.
it's my health potion. It's all the drinking I do. I start my days with either a juice or a smoothie.
Oh yeah, nice.
I've been. I know. I've
How's
said
your
it every
bender?
week for the last 2 months, but I'm on a bender.
Bro, you're on a constant
I
bender.
can't stop. I think I get to stop today.
What, a drinking bender or a food bender?
Drinking bender.
You're not gonna stop today. You're gonna go play Munchkins and drink. Tuesday is the
Yeah,
optimal.
you're going to play Munchkins. Dave's going to go up to get a drink, and you're going to go, Dave, can I get one?
Not you, Dave. A different Dave.
Oh, yeah. Dave, you want to play Munchkins?
What is Munchkins? Put me on. What
It's
is
a card game we play, and it makes us look really cool at the Creek in the Cave.
We're just immediately.
We play a card game with cartoons on it, and we end up screaming at each other because we're awesome.
Listen, this is what I love about y'all circle. I wish I'd have met kids like y'all when I was little. I'd have been in so much less trouble. You just stay in the basement? That's fucking dope, man.
The basement's very nice, dude. It's cold in the basement.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a special kind of cold in the basement.
Basement hang is nice, dude.
Basement
Yeah.
hang is great.
You go to your friend's unfinished basement.
They have a little ball.
Yeah, there's like hard wood floor and then it's dirt.
Dude, I would go
yeah.
to my neighbor, also named Nathan. I'd go to his basement, and he had the fucking controller, the racing game controller with the wheel and the pedals.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember he would yell at me all the time because I never got to play with it, so I would get so fucking hyped that I'd be like, like slam, you can't slam it like that. I'm like, you don't understand. I never get to use this. I'm so fucking excited.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna break it. So you can't use it either.
Nobody gets to use it.
I'm gonna be the last one.
I'm the only one who gets to cruise the USA.
I love a good basement with like a plate glass window. You know what I mean? Where like the sun is coming through, but you can't really see. You know?
For like right here.
Yeah. You just see shadows walking by. Yeah, we're down here. We're having a good time.
I used to live in the basement. Popped a lot of air mattresses in that basement.
I forget, was your popping from living, or weren't you and Jabri doing the half full turned into a launcher?
No, I was just living.
Oh, okay.
Half full turned into a launcher sounds fun. But
Me and my cousin would do that all the time. You'd fill up an air mattress halfway.
Yeah.
You'd sit on one end, the other would jump on the other end.
Okay.
And then it would always end at some point when you'd land wrong.
Yeah.
And my cousin would just land flat on the ground from this high up.
Yeah, that's always fun. And somebody actually gets a concussion. But
Yeah.
we don't tell mom at all. We're just like, wake up, wake up, wake up. All right, don't ever say anything about that.
No, I remember when he would
what are you
land.
talking about? That's right. Don't say anything about that.
Dude,
I
he'd
don't
be
remember what happened.
He'd be howling. He'd be howling. He'd do that thing like where little boys start howling, where it's the most high pitched thing you've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, dude, it's not that bad. Fucking chill. Fucking chill.
He's like, shut up,
Dude, shut the fuck up.
You're gonna get us in trouble.
I know. I think about how much medical attention I did not get because I was promised ice cream.
Well, dude, that was my motivation. Because we'd always go over to my Aunt Jeannie's place, and they had like way more money than my family. So, and they had all the fun shit. And then they also too, like they'd fill up the pantry with like fun snacks and everything. I'd be like, if I get in trouble, I'm not gonna be able to come over. I'm not gonna be able to eat all the Twizzlers I fucking want, dude. You gotta fucking chill.
I used to be blown away by people with a pantry that just had snacks in there. Like, how do you not eat them all in one day?
Yeah.
Like, that's my problem. I
have
can't
no
keep snacks
idea.
in the house. I'll eat the whole fucking bag.
I think you do learn. I think probably if you like grew up that way, you've learned the lesson as a kid. If you crush snacks all day, you have a bad day.
No.
You don't think so?
I never learned
No,
that.
I learned.
Because we were always
still struggling to put it together.
dude. I remember
Gummy bears ruins you.
Yeah.
Forever.
Dude, I remember when Code Red came out. My dad got a 12-pack of Code Red, and the first day he got it, me and my brother were drinking Code Reds, and we're like, this is the greatest fucking drink in the world. And after one night, we housed a whole 12-pack of Code Red. And my dad was like, I'm not getting that anymore. You can't drink 12 of these in one night.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, to
You
this,
had original formula Code Red and went crazy.
bro, for real. I had it coming back from Tennessee with Mike. I had it just because I was like, you had a long fucking 2 days. You're into Code Red, Andy. And it doesn't hit the same.
Do you think it doesn't hit the same because it's not the formula's different, or it's just not special? Because before it was like, it's fucking Red Mountain Dew. That was the only thing I remember actually. Like I don't remember
I
it
think they
tasting
changed
with.
the formula.
Yeah,
only, dude.
under
They
new
definitely
management.
changed. Yeah.
There is something
Diddy
though.
Dog.
You got to imagine though, like that first sip of Code Red, you're always gonna be chasing it. It's like a heroin addict. You know what I mean? Like it's never gonna fucking hit the same,
Dude,
That first sip of Code Red, you
let me
can
tell you
never get it
something.
back.
That's half the reason I have such a fucking eating problem. I go, this time it'll be like the first time we had McDonald's, Andy.
Bro, I have kids. I have 2 kids. I've watched them both. Their first time ever tasting soda, it was like fucking Requiem of a Dream. Just, and they just like they were just on. You know what I mean? Where you're like, holy shit,
Just pure joy.
yeah. And then they're just zipping all over the place. It was instantaneous for them. Like when they were little and their systems were all like pure.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic because if they keep going down that road, they'll lose their arm like Jared Leto did.
Yeah, that movie gave me anxiety about drugs. Like even weed, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna end up like in the South, away from my girlfriend.
Fuck, I'm gonna be Marlon Wayans. Dang, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Drugs are cool.
How's your bender going? Having a blast?
Yeah. I went to a big.
Were you out yesterday? I didn't see you yesterday. I was out.
yesterday.
I did walk right past the creek after I stopped at Diddy Dog.
I
So
went to.
were you at Banana Phone?
Yeah, but I was at a pool party before that all day. It was a hot babe pool party, and I'm glad I bought sunglasses before I went.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because then like it was crazy because it was at an apartment complex. Then like all the other babes started to join in on the.
Just other apartment babes.
Yeah.
So not even comedy babes.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was like, ugh, I get it.
Sunglasses, you could just stare
Dude, I left
right at it.
I left 100% more horny than I thought I was going to leave. I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
You don't know yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to be different. I didn't know. Scott Fillmore was giving me a ride home, and I was like, dude, did you see that lady, the gay guy, Scott Fillmore?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You know what, Scott? I'm goosed up. Fuck it.
I was like, dude, did you see that lady in the white? He was like, yeah, I know. It made me I wanted to do it. I wanted to have sex with her.
Yeah.
Huh.
No,
Scott's going straight on that party.
Yeah.
Scott was trying to get your ass.
Not me, dude.
I be seeing Scott. He be trying people, man.
Yeah.
He be trying.
I called him out for that the one night because Scott has a real thing of going up where he's like, he gets like a little too touchy, then he'll be like, just kidding. And I called him out. I was like, but there's always a, but if you wanna.
Yeah. I always watch Scott on some give me a hug shit with somebody.
He kissed like 12 people at Banana Phone last night.
That's why shout out to the aggressive gay dudes to let us men know how women feel. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Wow, yes.
Wait a
that
minute.
is disgusting. Okay.
Just Scott starts hitting on you like, hold up, were they right about me too? Wait, what?
This motherfucker's a mess.
Oh shit.
Oh, speaking of hitting on ladies, I think I came up with the perfect pickup
I
line.
heard about your pickup. I was around X the other day.
He told you about the
He
pickup
told me about the pickup
line?
line.
I got the perfect
It is
pickup line,
hilarious.
dude.
I heard it crashed and burnt.
No, it didn't crash and burn. It worked 50%. It worked with 2 ladies
Word on
and
the
one.
street is it crashed and burnt.
No, no. Well, he wouldn't let me live it down. He just kept trying to make me yap at ladies, and I was like, no, let me get my quesadilla. But the pickup
Wait,
line.
who's doing that to you? Who's doing that to you?
Xavier.
That's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's how men learn to pop off. It's literally like an older cousin or an older uncle that just for no reason at all, yo, go holler at them girls.
Yeah.
Go, do it right
Well,
now.
I think wasn't it, for what I heard it was.
I was like, I got the perfect pickup line for Spanish.
And you were
Oh,
demanding,
okay.
you were treating him like an Uber.
I wasn't treating him like an Uber.
It sounded to me. I was listening to the story. He said that you went to he offered you a ride, then you were like, "Let's stop at some place," and then he had to wait when he was trying to go home. That's Uber. That's Uber stuff.
I bought him food.
Look, I ain't saying you did the wrong thing. I ain't saying you did the wrong thing. It's still.
No, that is a.
It is once you buy food.
But also, you gotta imagine.
Bought him food.
I've driven with LeMaire enough times where when he's drunk, he's like, "Oh, wouldn't it be fun if?" And you know,
Then we end
sometimes.
up at Raising Cane's.
And also,
Yeah.
if you're driving somebody home,
buys you Raising Cane's. You're like, that was a good idea, LeMaire.
I get Gardini late night rides home all the time since we go the same way. We stop. It's like Mickey. He's me with the Mickey D's
Yeah.
thing. No, that's fair exchange.
Yeah.
He didn't say you bought him food.
Yeah, the pickup line. I was standing out front of Creek. I was like, "Yeah, it's a como se dice ay ay ay."
What does that mean?
How do you say?
How do you say?
How do you say ay ay ay?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Are you just trying
She
to?
can't walk away. Like, yeah, her defenses are down at that moment. Like, what the fuck
That
did you just say
pickup
to me?
line. That
'Cause,
pickup line is like being a Pokemon who can only do stun but no attack. Because they're like, huh?
Yeah,
And then you just
The
stand
perfect
there. You're like,
analogy.
I don't know.
it only works when they don't like actually speak Spanish. Because we tried it on the lady who was ordering. I was like, "All right, how about como se dice ay ay?" She was like, "Ay ay ay." I was like, "Yeah, ay ay ay." She's like, "Ay ay ay." I was like,
That is funny. Can't speak Spanish, might be charming. Can speak Spanish, you're crazy autistic.
Ah, dude, it's good.
When you say it worked, what makes it work? They just laughed. Did you get a number?
I didn't grab her number. I didn't ask. I didn't want to do it.
How's that? I don't know how that's a pickup line. I don't see how that gets a response other than what?
It just sounds like I can see it being a conversation intro. Como se dice ay ay ay? She laughs. You go, I'm just being dumb. I think you know.
You see your pussy.
It's good.
yeah, I can see. I just really want to
I
see your
think it's
pussy.
good, dude. I don't know. You guys got to try it. Take it to the streets.
Como se dice
That's what I
ay,
was
ay,
saying
ay?
to Xavier. I was saying to him, like, I don't apply it. I just come up with these things.
I'm an ideas man.
I'm an ideas man.
I just have ideas and I never test them out.
I put it into the ether so somebody else tests it out.
Yeah, I heard you ran it 3 times. 2 random ladies, and then the lady giving you your food. I heard the whole thing.
I ran it. I had Brandon LeJohn running on his girlfriend because she's Latin. She was like, he gives like, yeah. And then there was the 2 strange girls at the place, and one was mad and one was like no, and the other one was like, no, that's kind of cute. That was fine. And then the food lady was like, huh?
Food lady was like, that'll be $18.49.
She added tip herself just because you put me through that shit.
Yeah.
No, it did make me laugh. It's hilarious. Como se
Como
dice
dice
ay ay ay?
Funny
Ay
thing.
ay ay. You act like you're really thinking about something. Como se dice ay ay ay?
That's great. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Or at least that makes them wait. Like if you do it that way. ¿Cómo se dice? Right? Like, and then you almost gesture to them now at this point. Like, And they're like, what?
That would be a good way to fuck with them. Just being like, ¿Cómo se dice?
Oh, yeah. Then you got to follow up with the classic. Where if you spell socks, it sounds like you're saying something official.
What do you mean?
Eso sí que?
Eso sí que es. Now you really got them locked in. Like, wait, what?
Oh, ¿cómo se dice eso sí que es? That's so fucking funny.
¿Cómo se dice? Eso sí que es.
Eso sí que es.
That's a full sentence.
Yeah, right? Now you're killing it.
I've never heard socks before.
Eso sí que es.
¿Cómo?
Eso sí que es. Is that like a technique so when you're in the background of a TV show, it looks like you're talking?
Wow. Edie happens. No need to go on an apology tour about it. Just take care of it with Hims.
Hims is changing the game when it comes to men's health care. They provide access to affordable sexual health treatments that you can get from the comfort of your home. They've got a huge range of doctor-trusted options like Viagra, Cialis, chewable tablets, and generics for up to 95% off.
You don't even need insurance. Pay one low price and get the whole thing, from initial treatments to ongoing care.
Stop
worrying about your performance and start doing something about it. Start your free online visits today at hims.com/panties. That's HIMS.com/panties for your personalized ED treatment options. HIMS.com/panties. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Prices vary based on products and subscription plans.
Get Hims.
And we've been doing live panties every month, or the last Sunday of every month. We're trying to keep it going. Last one was a goddamn hoot.
Last one was so fun.
Yeah, last one was fun as hell.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm sorry. Last one was a big hoot.
Last one was a big hoot.
There was still a little bit of a hoot left in him. That was coming out.
Yeah, let the hoot out.
But it was really fucking fun. So I can't come out, hang out with us. It's a fucking blast.
Dude, SOCKS beast.
SOCKS rules.
Dude, there was Summer's Game Fest this week.
I wasn't as hype on it as you were. I finally watched it. I like the new Xbox handheld. That looks dope.
No. It's just the Asus. It's been out for years.
It looks cool. It looks simple. I like shit like that. I get you now. I knew you were gonna be a nope about it. That's kind of why I started with that.
Handheld?
Yeah.
Who even wants that?
I bet you a lot of people.
It's going to be $1,000.
That's what's going to suck about it. It will be $1,000.
It's going to be $1,000, and it's not going to be as strong as the Xbox Series X.
But it's going to be stronger than every other handheld. It's going to be stronger than Switch too.
It's $1,000.
Yeah. Can you pull it up? Xbox handheld.
Little rich kids.
Yeah.
Little rich kids.
I'm not.
Kids
I wasn't
whose
a fan.
dads.
Sorry.
No, just dads trying to buy their love.
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks comfortable. I don't know what's got PlayStation on it, but like it's got the Xbox button. It's got Xbox interface. It'll be cool.
You can play PlayStation games on it too with the PlayStation.
With streaming?
Yeah, no, with the there's a PlayStation app for PC.
Yeah. I mean, that looked cool. I don't remember seeing any other games that I was like, oh shit, like this looks like. What were you hype on?
The games?
Yeah.
Hype me. The Felt That boxing?
I didn't see that. You were talking about that the other day. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, thank you, Taylor.
But everything I saw, like all of these games looked ass. Not ass. I don't even remember seeing actually most of these.
Yeah, but, these aren't it. I don't think. The Fallen Feathers is, but no, yeah. Dude, it was the Felt That boxing. It was a boxing game where it looks, just show them that. Just show them Felt That boxing, Taylor. Or Felt That, like F-E-L-T, that boxing. This game looks crazy, dude.
Boxing puppets.
Yeah, but like look how real it looks though. Wait. Like you're like, is this a game?
Huh.
I'll put it in 4K. You gotta put it in 4K.
This will look good.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks all right.
But it's just like, it's fun.
It looks fun. It
This
just
looks fun.
It's
This is different.
It just it's just not doing.
It's not a guy shooting guns.
It would make sense that you see Muppets boxing and go like, this game looks sick.
But that game looks sick.
It does, but this is also like a LeMaire game.
Look at it though.
Yeah, it's very LeMaire friendly.
This is like I see this and I go yeah, this is I guess.
Is that the actual?
Yeah,
like,
is this a
That's
gameplay or
the
is this a story
That's the
mode?
game. This is what the game looks like.
Oh, this is right here.
Yeah,
the
you
graphics
guys
are good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
See, that's kind of trippy.
Yeah, like look how fucking crazy it looks.
That's kind of
It
fucking
looks sick.
trippy.
And then all the other games are
it's like
basically like
Punch-Out.
Shovel Knights. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of side scrollers. Yeah, it wasn't a lot for me. That the other thing was kind of cool. The
Invincible fighting game.
Oh, the Invincible fighting game looked dope, but I was kind of hoping it wasn't a fighting game,
Nah, it's
especially
definitely
coming
a
out
fighting
around the same time as fucking the new Marvel one.
My
bad,
don't get me
guys.
started on that new Marvel game.
My bad. Maybe we should say this. Maybe we should go nuts about this on the page. It seems like Andy and David checked out on the.
I'm
ready to-
It's like tennis right now.
Which handheld's better? Oh.
Yeah, I could.
The
talk
Asus
about,
ROG is just the Xbox handheld is just a reskinned fucking Asus ROG.
I think it's got a really good processor in it too. It'll probably. I think I saw some online where it's like having a pretty decent graphics card, but like higher than like a 30s, like a 30. It's getting the 40 series
yeah.
era.
Well,
area.
the 40 minis, probably like the AI chips.
I mean, that's still fucking in your hand. Take it on a plane.
Yeah, that's
You're playing
fine.
that
But
level game
When you
on
get 4
your
hours of battery, 2 hours of battery.
Then you get a power brick. Plug that bitch in. You get through your whole flight now.
Yeah. For $1,000, it doesn't come with a power brick.
No.
Well, not like not a portable charger. Nor
$1,000.
$1,000. That better suck my dick. I do need to get a handheld. I gotta find my Switch I lost.
Wait, it's not even a fair competition. The Steam Deck's like 4 years old now. So
still interesting.
technology is way
How much
past
is the
that.
Steam Deck?
400, 500?
Yeah,
If you start at the lowest tier, it can get up to like 6.
I think I gotta get a Steam Deck.
Might as well
I'm
wait
doing
now.
it. What?
Might as well wait now. Get this, or the Switch 2 just came
Saw a
out.
Switch
Don't get
2.
the Switch 2.
I would get the Switch 2.
They don't have any games.
It doesn't have any games yet.
It's just Mario Kart, right?
Yeah,
And
and that's
old Switch
$80 for Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
I'm not trying to drop 80 for Mario Kart.
You're gonna drop $700 on the Switch 2 and Mario Kart.
Hey, I'm also affecting the.
Is that what that was? Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Oh yeah.
The hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, Mike Eaton got me addicted to
this-
these fucking things this weekend.
This is page talk. We gotta yell about the Steam Decks.
Yeah.
We can save that to page.
They're all Steam Decks, all right.
Man, it was a lot of good drinking this weekend. What did we? I know we did the tires premiere. What was before that we got fucked up?
Noctis.
Noctis. It was a great
It was a good
Noctis.
Noctis.
Damn.
Ari Shafir, Mark Norman came through.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was good.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
I realized I never saw Ari do stand up before.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
not, obviously not. You mean like
No,
live?
I've seen
Yeah,
like
yeah.
his specials, but it's still different live and shit. So that was cool. And I've never
more
seen Ari or Mark do stand up live. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, it was a good Noctis. We packed it out. Thank you for anybody listening to this who came to Noctis. Thank
You guys did pack it out. I got to check yesterday. Thank you so much.
Yeah. About time, put some goddamn respect on our name. Right?
Man, that place has been fucking. They've been. This is probably page talk too. Never mind. God damn it. The games. It was the premiere.
Even if we talk on the page, people will hear it. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not gonna be secret. So
That's fine.
whatever. I'll just whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
But yeah,
Everything I've said to the people's faces.
Tires was fun. The premiere. We went to the premiere.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
good. Then the after party.
Catered by Applebee's.
I was
So,
What'd you say?
Sean's
Catered by Applebee's.
catered
was
by
it?
Applebee's. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was the best crispy tacos I ever had. In
I
my
gotta be
life.
honest, Applebee's is doing something right. I had those boneless wings.
Yeah, that was straight from Applebee's research and development.
Oh yeah, like when you see it in the video and there's like a lady in a lab coat being like, "This is our secret Applebee's recipe."
Yeah.
That's the lady who brought the Applebee's in. It was so good.
With a white lab coat.
Why do you got gloves on? Oh, food.
I was way too fucked up at that thing.
Yeah.
I felt like it.
No, you're
bit.
having fun.
I was having fun, but I just was one of the things where you're just like feeling like, man, there's a lot of important people here. I'd been fucking destroyed.
Remember we were bothering Caleb Presley?
You talked me into it. I would have never done that. But you were like, let's go talk to Caleb about Drewski show, and I was like, sure, LeMaire.
And then we never did.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing you said to him.
I did, but we never talked about it.
I think you went up to him and was like, we love the Drewski show. And then he was like, where's the after party? And luckily I was just talking to somebody who knew where the after party was. I was like, oh, I'm fucking this guy. And I think he just kind of moved on.
Yeah.
He did look kind of like he was already gone and was like, I need to find more.
Yeah, celebrities are good at that, man. Like, I think that's a skill you have to learn how to spin off of people.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, how to...
We got spun off.
You learn how to cut. Yeah, like, there's all kinds of social moves.
Oh, dude,
people do. Like, so a lot of people will pull the phone. Like, it's crazy. It doesn't even ring, but they just pull it. Yeah, all right, how's it going? Yeah, hello?
Oh, one of the funniest of those I've ever seen was I went to the Super Bowl with Shane and Matt, and it was like after the Super Bowl, we were all fucked up, and me and Matt saw Vince Vaughn, and Matt said to Vince Vaughn, he was like, because we were trying to go to some party, he goes, you're our guy for the night, brother. Take us to the promised land. Some like mad ass shit to say. Yeah. And we were at like a space where he had to hit a corner, and Vince Vaughn kind of made like a face. He went like around the corner, and then we got around the corner maybe 3 seconds after Vince Vaughn, and I swear he teleported to the other end of the hallway. He like, there's no way he should have been as far as he was from us in that moment.
Dude, it's so funny thinking about Vince Vaughn being like, yeah, he goes around the corner.
But also knowing to stop after like 30 yards to make it look normal.
Yeah, it was the funniest looking.
Yeah, that was a trap you got. If you would have walked down that hallway, you would have got hit with arrows.
Just definitely just straight archers.
My favorite is pawning a guy off on someone. When someone's like talking your ear off and they're getting like a little nonsensical and just they're talking at you and you're like, yeah. And then one of your friends walks up and they're like, oh, hey, Andy, I haven't seen you. Da, da, da. And then like when the dude says something like, oh, yeah, he had a thing about that. And then just leave. He starts talking to that guy and then you just boogie out of there. That's a fun move.
I'm a yapper. I love talking.
You are a yapper.
I get yapping. You're a yapper.
I'm not a yapper.
You think you're not a yapper.
I don't yap.
You yap when you want to yap. When you want to leave, you disappear. But when you're not the one who wants to leave, you're good. You're good for yapping when you want to yap.
I don't know. If only if the conversation is right.
Yeah,
Or
I'm the
if
same
any
way.
woman ever.
If I'm drunk
No.
or like all fucked up, I find myself yapping. But then I'll realize like, oh shit, I'm yapping. I should go home now. Like,
Yeah.
like all of these thoughts need to go to the pillow. There's no point letting everyone
If
know.
I feel like the
Save these
vibe,
for my dreams.
if I feel like the vibe is yap friendly, I'll yap. But I'm not. There's certain people that will yap, and you're like, no one wants this, brother.
Yeah, I don't do a not want it yap.
No. You're very good at it. You're like, I'll see people who, like, you'll find anyone will be able to like have a conversation with. It is very impressive. I definitely get the autism where I'm just like, I don't know anything about this. I have nothing to contribute.
Right. And I don't know how long to stay. That's where I walk off. If the conversation gets to a thing and I'm like, all right, I should probably just find, like, this is the normal thing to do, right? Just leave and go find someone else to talk to, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't find anyone.
Yeah.
And then I kind of come back to that circle again, like 10 minutes later. Like,
You just come back to
Hey,
the circle
guys.
like, I couldn't find anyone better than you. You're currently my best option, but just know I am out of here on a better one.
Definitely got to come back with a drink too. Then you don't have to say anything if you come back with a drink.
that's
Coming back with
also
a drink is the move. Or leaving with an empty drink.
Just an empty drink.
Oh, shit.
That's also how you get hammered, though. Like when you're not yapping because you're like, you sip a lot more if you're just sitting there like, all right, I have nothing to contribute to this. You know?
I'm getting hammered one way or another.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's what I hate too. My drink will be going fast, and I'm like, I don't want to drink, but now I'm just sitting here eating ice like a broke person. You know what I mean? Fuck, man.
I did that recently after Gardini had 2 shows at Cap City, Gardini and Friends, and on the Friday we went over to this like cool ass like country bar, and you could get like a bucket of beers for like $10. It was like crazy cheap, and I got like the bucket of beers, and I think I felt uncomfortable in the situation because like as I'm watching people talk, and next thing I realize, I go, oh, I only have 1 beer left in this bucket. I was just housing Bud Lights just so I could feel comfortable in the conversation.
Man.
Yeah, well, I don't do beer that much anymore. When I drink, I go right for it. It's always just give me a double shot of tequila on the rocks, and I'll sip this, and then it's like
You're a
I'll
wild
do.
man for sipping tequila.
Yeah, tequila's the one beer, the alcohol that makes me not fun.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
think
it
it's
is.
the dark ones make me not fun. Tequila at least brings me up.
Yeah.
But it could get bad fast. Like I won't go past 3 doubles.
Okay.
Like, but if I'm still after 3 doubles, I still feel the need to drink. Then I'll switch over to beer.
I hear that.
That's a good limit.
Yeah.
I get 3 double Tito's in me. I'm going for the 4th.
And I once you get the 4th, I'm going for the 5th.
Right.
And then what?
Like I had to learn that. I had to learn that on the road, man, with some other comics. Just like order all of the shots up front, and then tell them don't bring me no more. So yeah, give me 3 doubles in the green room on the table, and then I'll don't bring me no more.
Yeah.
Shit.
Good roll. Good name.
Yeah.
Good
I
would take those if I had them all in one shot. I would drink them way too fast and be like,
Oh yeah.
give me more.
I usually end up drinking them all by the first show, like before I even go on. And now I'm just like drunk as shit at the first show, and you're like, "Fuck, dude."
I'm just imagining doing that. Just be like, can I just get 20 beers? Oh no! This is smart. What I'm doing.
Oh no! Here's the worst part about it is, by the end of the second show, because I told them not to bring me anymore, now I'm like hitting White Claw or whatever's like in the fridge in the green room, just so that I don't have to ask for anything else. But like I'm still drinking.
That is funny when you like make deals with yourself, but then when you're actually drunk, you're like, oh yeah, no, we're just gonna drink a bunch. Yeah, because I like drinking a lot.
Oh shit!
It's the most fun thing.
I don't drink liquor except for shots because I like the slow. I don't know. I just like beer a lot, and then I like the slow build of beer.
Yeah,
I like when I like it being casual as shit, and then at one point you're like, I'm hammered.
Yeah.
yeah.
I had somebody reacted in a way to something I said yesterday that made me feel like an alcoholic. I was talking to X, like around the, I was talking about y'all shit, and I was just saying like after the spot, I was gonna go home. He was like, "You're not going to Banana Phone for the 4 year?" I was like, "Nah, I'm not trying to really drink tonight." And he just like, "It's crazy that you can't stay out and not drink."
Isn't that weird? Yeah, people don't realize how insulting that is to say that. Like,
Yeah.
you have a problem.
It's like, I do. That's why I'm
trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm going home.
I had one like that with improv, dude. When I first came to like New York to do comedy, somebody was like, "You should try improv." And I went to one class, and I was like, I went to like 2, but I'm like, I can't do this because when I do a scene with a girl, I don't know where the lines cross. Like I'm definitely like, as soon as that scene is over, I'm like, "Do you love me? Do you want to fool around or what?"
Yeah,
She's just like, yes, I ended too hard, and this guy won't stop following me.
So I leave. Like I'm never coming back. Right?
Yeah.
And I run into one of the girls on the street like a month later, and she's like, "We never came back to improv. You were so good at it." And I was like, I thought I was being vulnerable. I was like, "Yo, can I tell you honestly?" Like seriously, like I just like I don't know where the lines end. Like I feel like I want to mess with all the girls that I do scenes with, and she's just like, "You need to grow up. Like that is you have a problem."
Or I learned how insane I am, and I figured it out.
Right. And here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
As soon as like maybe if 2 months after that was when that dude had that big scandal at UCB. For like trying to hit chicks up, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, that's why I don't do that. that's why I don't teach. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole bunch, I know myself. Like I don't have that kind of self control.
Catch one of the teachers looking nice in the teacher's lounge one day, it's over.
Man, can you like teaching and working at a hospital? It's too many bitches. Like that would be so.
Dude, there's a
tough.
lot of bitches in office. Excuse my French, bitches in offices too.
It depends how big your office is, though. You might just be like,
And you
might
also
be like 5 of them.
You might
Yeah,
also have a
everything.
healthy mix of like older ladies, younger ladies, and all that.
Yeah.
Every time I've worked in an office, it's mostly been women. Anytime I've worked anywhere, it's mostly been women.
Yeah, because men can't type. We're not good at filing.
That's true.
Yeah, no, people do that a lot when like you're like, I know I have a drinking problem or something, but I also like to drink. So over the years, I figured out that balance.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, no, you just got to try this one thing. And you're like, brother, I've drank a bunch.
Yeah.
I've ran the numbers a lot.
I think it's more psycho to go out and not drink unless you're broke, you know? And then
Or you
just
drove.
tell your boys and they'll give you a drink, you know?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I've done some nights not drinking.
They always feel kind of ass.
But the next morning is so amazing. Where you're like, oh, look at that bird.
What is that? The fucking
Are you counting hang night too, or are you talking just do your spots and then you didn't drink that?
No,
way?
hang night. Like hang night. Yeah, I've done some
Hang
hangs.
night, not drinking.
Like I can smoke. I can smoke and not drink.
I don't get, but I'm not. Then I get quiet. Then I'm not fun at the hang. I'm just sitting there like listening and like, oh yeah, that's funny.
Well, yeah, that's the funny thing. Like I'll see other people too. Like the assholes come out.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
alcohol. Like you see the alcohol coming out of people, and you're like a cat in the corner. Like, oh.
Well, that's a big thing for me. If I'm dead sober around a bunch of drunk people, I can't stand it.
Yeah.
So that's another thing for me where it's like, oh yeah, I'll just be the sober guy around a shit ton of drunk people and I will be having a worse time.
It's not that I can't not stand it, but I just see it so much more. Like the last time I had, I met you and Gardini. This is like months ago. I met you and Gardini at what's the one that has the cheap beer day? Frazier's. I met y'all at I met you at Frazier's on $2 Thursdays. Y'all had been there for a couple hours. And I had just like came out and y'all were kind of hammered and I got there and y'all were just like, y'all were on. Y'all were just going and I had nothing in my system and it was the first time I was sitting there like, damn, I hope I don't do this to people. But it's not like y'all were annoying me because like I drink, but and I'm around drunk people constantly. But I just was stone sober watching y'all have the most energy, just laughing at dumb shit, and I'm just kind of like,
there's something about when you all start together and you all kind of get drunk at the same pace.
Yeah,
it's like you're almost in a vibe together.
Yeah.
So when you come. Because like they also too probably in that process of getting drunk, you've had all the things you've done together that night that builds up to that current moment,
Right.
And you're coming in like, hey, what's up? And their drinking experience is like the fucking third season of a really complex show.
Yeah.
And you're like, can you guys give me the quick wrap up of it?
Also, I don't know whether you guys like this. There's a certain carelessness of fucking with other people that drunks have.
Como se dice, ay, ay, ay.
Right. And then you're sober, kind of like, excuse my friend. It's just like, you know, like, because they're drunk, they have no idea how close they are to getting their ass kicked. But you're sober, and you're like, hey, excuse me, he's fine.
No, he's just a big drunk retard. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Y'all also I remember that day I got locked into some conversation with some dude who like said he used to do comedy or something. He started talking to y'all and y'all were talking for a second and the drunkness and y'all just was kind of like, yeah, I'm out. I don't need part of this conversation. Not in a dickhead way, just that like shit where you like disappear and I didn't have the disappear in me. Yeah. So I just was like, yeah, tell me about you doing open mics 4 years ago. I don't want to be rude right now. Well, and I was like on a not drinking kick, so I didn't even start that night. I was trying to prove I could do it.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite conversation when someone's like, "Oh, you do comedy? I've thought about it." And you're like, well, I've never met you, so. So why would I want to know that?
I literally had a guy do that at a showcase like Friday. I was the first comic on the stage. He came out afterwards by the bar and just talked to me the entire fucking rest of the show. He never went back in and watched any other comics. It's just like, what is the matter with you, dude?
That would piss me off. I'm like, bro,
Like you missed the whole show.
Yeah.
leave me alone. You paid for this?
Yeah. This is so weird, man.
Got his meet and greet.
Yeah, I'm more curmudgeonly about after stage now. If it's like far away, like we went to San Antonio, I just wanted to come back home. I was like, I need to come home. I can't. It was too close, and it was too close to like hang out. And it wasn't. I didn't think
it wasn't about to be a good hang either.
Yeah.
Before we got out there, you wanted to.
I wanted it to be a good hang.
You
but
wanted
then
to
it
stay
wasn't.
all
It
day.
wasn't
I
a
was
good-
so pissed leading up to it.
We got there and it was a bad hang.
San Antonio, I just came from there. They're not good at socializing. Like they're just like they just kind of want to eat and go to sleep. You know what I mean? And like
Remember the Alamo?
Yeah, which I went to see that for like 10 fucking minutes. That shit was terrible. I was like, what the fuck?
Isn't it like Mexico? Didn't Mexico like lose? Isn't that like their line?
They defended it. They like won even though they weren't supposed to.
Who, Mexico?
Like whoever was at the Alamo.
They got one.
I did see
Who won the war though?
Yeah.
I did see the sickest T-shirt in the world at San Antonio. Because on the it was like a button down actually, not a T-shirt. And on the left side, it was the American flag going up and down. And then on the right side, it was the Punisher logo. and then inside the Punisher logo, it was the Constitution.
Jesus Christ. This is dumbass shirt.
And I immediately was like, "Where's this shirt?" I just started typing "Punisher Constitution T-shirt."
And I love that shirt is made in China.
For sure.
Timu came up first, I bet.
Oh shit.
Man.
Yeah, I saw that. I was in DC and there was like Chinese people selling MAGA hats, like bootleg MAGA hats. And I'm just like, go ahead, Chinese, get your money. I love the Chinese. They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a
They'll
hoot.
sell you anything.
You guys can love
You
them all
guys
you
see
want.
this stuff in LA?
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's
riots.
Supposed to be here tonight.
Yeah, I saw kids preparing.
Oh, is it on tour?
This is word on the street. Word on the street is
Is
they
it on
going
tour
to
like a wrestling company?
Yeah, they got two shows tonight.
I think this is a Mexican psyop.
do you
Yeah,
mean?
it feels like a psyop.
You mean to make us mad at Mexican people?
Well, like,
No,
did you
no,
see?
no. Like,
Did you see the picture where it was like a dude? It was like a dude with his head covered, shirtless, and he's on top of like a car on fire.
The one that Elon
and
posted.
he's just like, yeah, he's just waving like a Mexican flag. And I go, that's like too perfect, like Republican propaganda.
Oh.
And I go, this is all fake.
Yeah, dude.
It's so on the nose. It's fucking
yeah,
crazy.
they're just trying to get kids mad.
Yeah, we went through the same thing with Black Lives Matter. There was
Yeah.
so many great photo ops of people down there. I love the people who come out and make it about themselves, though.
Yeah.
Like, one
Yeah.
chick that came out there butt naked with her own camera crew, and it's like, all right, lady. Like,
Send her to
even
Venezuela.
Try that there.
yeah.
It's kind of yeah.
The one in Brooklyn was a failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a raid or
Yeah, they tried to crash a boat into the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh,
It didn't-
We had no idea. Oh my god. Dude, that boat was the most Mexican shit ever. Cause like every sail had like 10 well-dressed Mexican dudes on it, like dancing.
I had to stay on top of that thing while it was
Yeah.
full. It was crazy.
My boy works at Pier 17, which is like where that pier took off. And you know, there's a concert venue there. So that's where he works at. And he was saying how like there was like an EDM band on like as this is happening. So the two different emotions on the pier of like the Mexicans who just watched this thing crash, and then there's like white people like, what? What's going on? Why are you guys so
sandstorm.
upset? Yeah.
It'd be crazy if they hit the bridge when the beat drops. Just like right when they hit it.
One thing I did notice about their video, no sound. I never heard no sound in any of those videos.
Yeah. You know what else cracks me up about that whole story? Like both. Well, I don't know what's going to happen with LA, but like nothing from Trump on that Mexican boat.
Yeah.
No, he didn't speak on it. He didn't tweet about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. He probably went,
No, yeah, he hit a good LOL that day.
Has he spoken up about the LA thing at all?
I saw him trying to send
the National
the
Guard.
National Guard and shit,
Yeah, he
and
said-
Newsom was like, "Don't
Marines.
fucking worry about it."
he sent Marines and stuff.
Yeah.
I know. Did you
and then
see-
he like overrid it or something. I can't remember.
Did you see they destroyed one of those self-driving cars?
The
out
Waymo,
there?
yeah, they had
Right.
like a line of Waymos on fire.
Right, which
Yeah.
is like, you know, those cars have guns and flamethrowers in them, but they can't reveal that. There's no way those didn't have them in there, and they're like, should we release them for protection? Like, no, not yet. We don't want to show that we have that.
The gas.
It was so funny too when I realized how they got the Waymos there. They ordered them, and then when they got there, they just lit them on fire.
Damn, then you just cancel. You end your ride.
You like cancel your Waymo. It's on fire.
Do you think they use their actual names?
I don't know.
Do you think they use their actual names to order the Waymo?
Yeah. They're not worried about their rating going down.
Yeah.
Uber will still let you back on. Uber doesn't kick passengers off.
That's true. Dang. Well, it was. Yeah, I don't think it. I think it's real, but it's not real. It
Well, you
feels
get-
like one of those weird things where it's like it's the work of our enemy.
You get like agitators. Like, do you
Yeah.
remember at the beginning of like the BLM protests, right before they got like violent and stuff? There's that one video
Hold on.
where you just see. There's the one video where you just see the dude throw like a rock through the fucking auto zone, and they just point the camera over. There's this guy with like an umbrella and like a trench coat and shit, and you're like, yeah, that's not a dude just there to protest. That's a
Right,
dude
right.
there to just start some shit.
Umbrella. Fucking hot as shit that day.
Man.
Yeah, it was a dude throwing it into the auto zone or something.
I don't like. All right, have you guys ever participated? I don't want you to incriminate yourselves. But
Yeah, that guy's not there to protest for real.
That's wild.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever participated in a riot?
Nah, I've never been around when one's going on. I don't
Right.
know what I would have done.
Hey, well, here's the thing: if you got the word that one was happening
At my age. It depends on the age.
especially they usually start pretty early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You get home at a decent hour.
There's one in Philly during the pandemic, and I wanted to go, but none of my friends wanted to go with me. So I was like, I guess I'll just stay here.
yeah, I was close to the one in Philly that happened during the BLM. It was one when they were riding on 52nd Street.
Yeah.
I was like a couple blocks away on 48th Street helping a friend clean out a vacant.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it until the phones went off telling everybody we had curfyu.
Yeah.
But that shit was
You're like,
wild.
oh, fuck. I missed the free shoes.
I remember.
That's all I wanted. I wanted shoes, dude. I wanted to hit the Uniqlo, get some shirts.
Yeah.
Do you remember the one time you and me were? I forget why we were in New York, but we were like in the city and we're walking, and you were like real hammered, so you were just kind of like going your own way, and we were like, I go to turn left down the one sidewalk, and then you go just keep going straight, and then I go, I lost LeMaire, and then you go walk down the street, and I turn the corner, and there's just a giant protest, and I go, where'd that come from? And you're just lost in the mix of it, and I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'll catch up to him later.
Yeah, New York is hard to tell whether it's a street festival or a protest.
That's like, I would double
Yeah,
check.
they both got vendors.
Yeah, I would definitely. I that's what I should do. The next time I'm close to a riot, I'm gonna sell something.
Yeah, you definitely.
Just whatever
Like,
the
at
cause
least,
is.
yeah, I'm showing up with water and milk. You know what I mean? Like,
You're gonna need
Carton
this.
of eggs. Yeah, the markup on eggs would have to be nuts, though.
yeah.
I heard the egg hack the other day. You know, GoPuff, they have the Fam. On GoPuff, they have a subscription service called Fam, and if you subscribe, you get eggs for $2.
Ooh,
That's not bad.
it's pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
It's pretty fucking
That
good.
makes me think GoPuff was stockpiling all the eggs.
Maybe.
Quite possibly.
What was the egg thing that made them go up?
There was a bird
Bird flu
the
or
chicken
something?
Thought it was
factory
a
got
fire.
set on fire. Yeah. They set the chicken coop on fire. The coyotes were getting too crazy.
It was that same guy with the umbrella. He made it over to the chicken factory.
Oh yeah, he's a time traveler, just setting things right.
He's just a dude with a shit ton of Molotov cocktails, just being like, "What do I fuck up today?"
That might be Q
Yeah, it's Q.
Yeah, who's cute?
from QAnon.
Oh,
He is the Q.
Yeah, he's Q.
This is how we reveal all the pedophiles. I will set this AutoZone on fire.
Como se dice?
Ay, ay, ay.
¿cómo se dice? Pedophile?